Hey guys, today I'm talking about my 1 star and my least favorite books of all time. I just filmed my 5 star and my favorite books of all time. So now we're going to do the opposite. A lot of these I do not own, but oh well. So I'm just going to talk about the ones that I don't own and then talk about the ones that I do own. So first I have Paper Girls Volume 1 by Brian K. Vaughan. Oh, this made no sense at all. I don't understand the point of it. It was so convoluted and so bad. It was just bad. Um, which sucks because I really like the Saga series down there, but this was just not it. Next, I have Lord of the Flies by William Golding. I don't believe that this situation is possible or would happen. In case you don't know what it's about a group of boys get stuck on an island and start killing each other because they go savage. I don't think this is possible because of how quickly they turned. If they were there for like years, I understand it. But it was like a week. Whatever. Next is Death of a Salesman by Arthur Miller. Read this for school. Don't remember why I didn't like it. I think I just didn't like the main protagonist. I felt he was so awful. Such an awful person. Yeah. Next is the first one I own, and that is November 9 by Colleen Hoover. This was I first rated it 3 stars because I enjoyed it enough. Upon further thoughts of it, it is now 1 star because I didn't like how how he manipulated her, or how he. When I put the book down, that's when spoilers are done. I'm going to talk about spoilers because I need to for this book and why I don't like it. He literally stalks her to make up for the fact that he burns down her house and burns her. That is so messed up. And he's just an awful person. And like you don't and I didn't really realize that till like the 5th November. Whatever. I don't like this book. Oh well. So that is November 9. Next we have Harry Potter and the Cursed Child by J.K. Rowling, John Tiffany, and Jack Thorne. This was bad, y'all. This was bad. I didn't find anything good about it. Anything. I read this 2 years ago in 2017. And I just didn't like it. I don't know what else to say. I just didn't like it. Ooh, a book that's over there. This is where I keep my classics. The Great Gatsby by F. Scott Fitzgerald. I literally didn't like this because of the audiobook. The audiobook for this sucked. It was bad. So boring. Now we're going to talk about my least favorite book of all time, shall we? Dorothy Must Die by Danielle Page. Okay. I opened to a random page and I have pen marks because I crossed out scenes that just didn't make sense and didn't go and just my biggest gripe with this book is the fact that she is labeled as sarcastic, but she's just a bitch. She is an awful person, the main character, Amy. She's an awful person. I went and read the sequel. Still an awful person. And then what you get in the synopsis literally doesn't happen. Doesn't start happening until the second book. Okay. Levithan. Oh, it's down there. Two Boys Kissing by David Levithan. Didn't like the audiobook. Didn't like the narration. I don't like omniscient narration where it's none of the characters narrating the story, even in third person. It's some other force. And that one, it was gay men that died narrating the story. It just... whatever. A Separate Peace by John Knowles. Read this for school. No. Now moving on to my least favorite 2-star reads. Of Triton by Anna Banks. The end of the first book set the tone for this one. And because of that, this book was bad. It was just so boring and confusing and just... I'm also going to talk about the books that I DNF'd, but that comes with Hollow City by Ransom Riggs. I DNF'd the third book because I didn't like this one. The narrator of the audiobook sucked. He sucked so bad. So bad. And then at a certain point, I just didn't care anymore. I just don't care about these characters. So I didn't finish it. I didn't finish the series. And I will never read the fourth book because I didn't even read the third book. Quickly, I'm going to talk about my other DNF of my other least favorite book. That is Noah Can't Even by Simon James Green. Got almost 100 pages in. Basically, what I didn't like is it's so unnecessarily raunchy and sexual. And the main character, he's not gay. He's not at all. He literally, like, the only reason he starts questioning his sexuality is the fact that he's kissed his best friend. But this entire time, he's obsessing over this girl. But he's labeled as gay. That's what bugs me about that book. The last book I want to talk about, because the only other one that I dislike so strongly, is The Burning Maze by Rick Riordan. I don't like the Apollo series that much, like at all. But it wasn't really noticeable until this book. I'm not even done it. They don't like it. I don't like Meg. I don't like Apollo. He's an arrogant asshole. Meg is so annoying. I never liked Meg from the first book. From the first time you met her, I didn't like her. Apollo, I could stand. Now, I don't. And I need to finish it for Owls, so I gotta finish that book. So that's all I have for this video today. Tell me what your guys' least favorite books are down in the comments below, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!